I'm not late! It's not my fault. The fault is my delivery guy. I decided to buy food for some reason, and he was late, he was lethargic, he took a while, blah, blah, blah. You know how it be sometimes. Anyway, welcome, one and all. Welcome, welcome. Wait, is my mic killing your ears right now? No, it's not. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Yes, you are. Fuck you! I don't fucking care. Well, at least it's not like that other time where I was late by half an hour. Wasn't that a thing that one time? Anyway, let's forget about all of that and focus on our event for today, which is 50 Shades of Dust 2. As mentioned in the post, or if you don't know, today we play only Dust 2. What kinds of Dust 2s? Many kinds of Dust 2s. I don't know why my bitrate isn't showing what it's supposed to be, but I also wanted to mention that I have different internet, so got a different provider and stuff, and you know what? It does look like it's more stable. It's better overall, so yeah. I can finally play CS2 without any lag or anything. Now let me switch to game capture. The IP is pinned. You don't need to have Steam CS 1.6. It's fine. You can enter. Just let's enjoy ourselves. Let me show you what kinds of Dust 2s I got cooking up today. I made up the map pool. I looked up a bunch of cool Dust 2s and I put them together in a big map pack. So yeah, also say text 0 because I don't want to see bad words and people yelling at me. So yeah, this one is an old favorite. It's just Dust 2 Elite. One of I don't know if this is one of the first ever expansions to Dust 2, but it's a pretty cool one. You can't just go everywhere, but there are openings in certain areas that are weirder than usual. Let's see, look at this wall. This wall's open, this door is open. It leads to a useless area, but still, it makes it a bit more interesting. So, no, like, usual Dust 2, just, the expanded, just various retextured, expanded versions. Now, no basic-ass retextures and shit, just, yeah, just various community edits and ideas. So we're not really gonna see regular Dust 2, but with a different texture. I'm pretty sure they're all like that. I like that A site personally. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not a whole lot different, but these walls, they can kind of help with the gameplay, make it a bit more interesting. But yeah, hello. Voice enable 0. I think voice enable 0 is already 0. Hello. Oh yeah, the food is Indian. There was some shitty ass promotion from a Indian restaurant. Why y'all not buying weapons? Why y'all not buying weapons, huh? You want to be punished? Oh. Ah! Shit. Wait. Wait, what was the death notice time? Was it like CL underscore death note? No. SV? No. Oh, shit. There was a command that was like death notice underscore time, so we can see the kill feed, but I forgot what was the prefix for it first. It was CL, and it's not CL or SV. But yeah, there's tons more Dust 2s here, none of which are Dust 2s we've played before. I refrained from putting in... Oh, I'm bad. No! I refrained from putting, Dust 2 2006 and some of my favorites, and Dust 2 2020 because we've already played those. So to keep it fresh, stream lagging behind a little bit. It's pretty normal. Man, I forgot how bad the wall banging was in this game. Yeah, I am making a whole video about this, and it has a lot to do with the internals of the game and also how bullet penetration works. So. HUD, okay, oh, thank you, Dolphin, it's HUD, okay. It's HUD, Death Notice time, I think the 12 was the default, something like that. 12, so it sticks for long enough. Does somebody have an op and T-spawn? Let me bang you. In-game, fuck. No. No scope. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I legged you. You shouldn't have taken damage. That's my fault. Okay, there was nobody. Alright guys, let's start joining. Doesn't matter. If you have CS 1.6, doesn't matter where you got it from. It's fine. It'll work. Also, this box is a bit weird. Can you go behind it? Oh, you can. Wait, is he on shore? Is he suicide? Oh my god. One perk left. I still love that. He's on the right side, isn't he? Get ready to choose a map. I think we have like 13 Dust 2s here. Or 15 Dust 2s. I don't remember exactly how many I compiled, but they're the best ones. See, 2010 KSO. I actually don't even know which ones are which. Because I just remember looking them up on Game Banana, judging and deciding, does it look cool and interesting to play? It's not just a Dust 2 with a bunch of useless stuff. But does it have actual interesting changes to the layout? I tried my best judgment on that. And yeah, I only managed to find like 15. So I don't know which is which by name. Wait, is that team damage that I just saw? Hello! That box doesn't usually exist, does it? No, it doesn't. Do you guys not know? Dust 2? Are we being for real right now? On the low key? I wanted to make an edit of Dust 2 on CS2, but it's so difficult to work with decompiled maps. It do be like that. That's why a lot of people kind of prefer to make their own these days. Back then, remaking existing maps was very common because it was pretty typical to do. It's easier, even by just using a fan-made decompiled version. It was easier because that way you don't have to think about layout and how to make your map. You could just take an existing one that supposedly just works as it is, and be like, "Hey, look, I improved it," but you didn't actually do it. I was like. But now we have Dust 2 2009, I think, yeah. Let's explore what are the changes here. Now, I made sure that, again, these are all Dust 2s, just fan variations of Dust 2. There's no, like, Dust 1, Dust 5, or new types of Dust-related maps. The basic thing is that, see, it's Dust 2. The skeleton of it is Dust 2, but the inside and the details can be different, like this, or this on this map. Actually, I'm not entirely sure about this type of Dust 2. Where's this guy going? But it might be interesting. Why doesn't this break? Oh, your eco. How sad. You don't have any money, don't you? Oh. I could just... No! Fuck off. Where can you still play real 1.6 games? What do you mean real 1.6 games? You mean like normal servers? Yeah, you gotta find them and use your best judgment. I can offer some advice on what to look for, but ultimately I cannot really recommend any server in particular, mostly because in the last year I don't really play CS 1.6 by myself on like community servers. And I can't really tell you by name because they have like fucked up Romanian or Russian names. or if I give you an IP, the IPs change over time, so... One thing I can recommend you is you look for servers that have people playing in them. Now I'm the one that's eco. Oh, this site's empty. Can this be broken, or is this wall just gone on this version? No, I think this is breakable. I can see the lines, but I need a better weapon. Probably. This area is interesting, but you can't actually go there. So yeah, best way to do it is a bit trial and error, but if you want any pointers to know what and where exactly to look for, if a server doesn't have... If the server is playing on a regular map, like let's say Infernal, it's not DUST2, because otherwise most maps in that case are gonna be DUST2 only, like 24/7, 365 days of the year, DUST2. Oh, they're still in spawn. So be wary of that. I recommend looking... So does this actually break or does it not? Huh, it doesn't actually. Interesting. So look for servers that aren't playing on DUST2, have people in them, like actual people, depending on how many people you're looking for. Like, okay, I like to look at servers that have a lot of people in them. That's my preference. I want as much chaos as possible, like we're having right now. Okay, so this is actually not breakable. I thought it was. And make sure that the name is something very simple. If it says Turbo Elite Community or Gangstalkers XXX 18 plus, something simple like that. I remember there was one server that was just called Coca-Cola, and inside it's just a vanilla CS server. I don't know why it's called Coca-Cola, but sure, Coca-Cola. I don't know why I bought the P90. It was an accident, but I'll stick with it. Fuck. Why do you use left hand? Because I'm left-handed in real life, so I'm used to this. I'm surprised that people still come in here and ask the same question. Why are you left-handed? I don't know. I was born like this, so I prefer left hand. Most of the time. Shit, I have to delete the maps. I have it says your version differs from mine. Why? The server has fast DL and most of these maps are not very big, except Chow. I think the only big map I remember when I was downloading them, it was like 30 megabytes. It was DUST2 Paris. Where did he come from? Did he jib? No. Oh my god. Chow, you should add like jibbing when headshotting somebody on your server. That would be funny. I love jibbing. I'm dead. CS 1.6 has stolen my heart since Cyrus of 2009, but CSOurce is my favorite mistress. Will you ever do some CSS events? We've done CSS events in the past, and they're usually not very popular. And well, actually, we do have a decent amount of people playing, but we've done CSS in the past. I don't know. At some point, we could do CSS again, but there's not that many interesting gimmicks and things we can do in CSS. We've done V34, we've done super HD maps, we've done regular CSOurce, I think, once or twice, and I've casually streamed another 2 or 3 times CSOurce, and we've just played on servers. And, yeah, there isn't a whole lot, unless we may... unless if we were to set up a zombie escape server. I know people would love that, maybe. But again, setting up a zombie escape server is not very easy because you need to have a lot of plugins and stuff, and Chow is gonna have to like work double overtime to like figure out how to set up a functional and interesting zombie escape server. Like, it's not just drop the zombie escape plugin and play it vanilla style. Like, that may not be interesting for everyone. I'm holding long by myself. You guys suck. You guys need to get good. See, I don't even play this game. All I do is milk it for views. I make slop to milk this franchise for views, and I'm still better than you. Hello, Raising Bolt. How are you? Ooh, I want a zombie escape server. Well, for 1.6, we may get away with a vanilla zombie escape server, but I feel like definitely for CSORs, there's going to be a lot of fiddling and a lot of work put into making a proper zombie escape server. Because I'm a bit interested to experience that myself, to be honest, to a degree. I want to see what it was like to play CSOR's Zombie Escape on Lord of the Rings maps, where there were entire campaigns. You can choose, like, items, levels, magic, all kinds of crazy stuff. I may not be able to comprehend it, to be honest, but I don't know how much of a bother that would be. I might have to put Chow on payroll if I want him to do stuff like that for me, which I can't, but I wish. I've said before, but I would make Chow my own, like, French henchman, if I could. Anyway, in the meantime, we can always enjoy regular CS 1.6. I hope you guys are having fun with events being brought back, kind of, to a degree. Bring back OG Zombie Escape. Yeah, we could try, but I don't know. I feel like Zombie Escape has been played so much overall that unless it has gimmicks and plugins and tons of stuff and is very involved, it's not gonna be interesting. For okay, like he saw my weapon peeking. For like I said, for 1.6 we can get away with it. It kind of works, but I don't know about Source. Maybe we can. Maybe none. Chat with a $50 budget. Chow's doing a lot of slave labor to make all kinds of things happen for us. 50 euro, you can do things. You can. But is that really a humane budget? I don't think not. Oh, you have a op? Thank you! Thank you for that free op, brother. I'll make it worth your while by killing your entire team. Well, not, actually. I've never been big into Zombie Escape, but it sounds fun. I wasn't either, to be honest. I found regular Zombie Plague more fun. I don't know why, but I personally have always found Zombie Escape to be kind of... I don't know why, but I've always felt as if it was a bit repetitive to me. Because we just run from point A to point B, and... I don't know, it doesn't look as intense. Because all the zombies have to do is press W, and if the humans fuck up, they lose, guaranteed. Oh, fuck. There is strategy involved, but I don't know, it just didn't interest me as much as Zombie Plague does. I kind of personally have always preferred if I am in a base with 5 people fending off zombies, and us as humans having to do our job to not let the zombie infection spread, rather than just running away from zombies. Because, listen, the thing with Zombie Escape is you just gotta go from point A to point B, but with Zombie Plague, the world is your oyster. You can go anywhere. You have a bit more freedom, right? I think that's the thing with me and Zombie Escape. I feel like regular Zombie Plague provides more freedom, where you can freely go from one place to the map to another place. You could juke the zombies and make it... you could, like, juke the zombies and hide away. There's ways to survive, but in Zombie Escape, if you're just not... Oh my god! Oh, system, thank you. What the fuck? Alright, well, this is gonna yell a lot. I don't know if the stupid memberships showed, but thank you. At least they're showing in chat. What the fuck? Thank you. Hey, look, all these people that are not in chat are getting free memberships. Oh my god. Oh, it does show. Okay. You see, I don't really see these notifications very often, so I always ponder if they do show up or not when they do appear, because I feel bad if they don't, but I'm glad that they're not being displayed individually. Because I remember once Chino donated 50 memberships and it would just display each and every one of them. Like, hey, Chino gifted a membership to X. Chino gifted a membership to... It just did that 50 times. So I'm glad right now it doesn't repeat. I don't know why it's not repeating. I'm actually glad that it doesn't. But again, thank you, system. System, I have to ask you one thing. I'm generous. I'm happy for anything, but I do have to ask: are you from South America or Southeast Asia? Because I'm not entirely certain if you are a, let's say, an oil prince of some kind. So are you from any of those parts? Ergo, a YouTube membership for you costs pennies because of the exchange rates and standards. Because that's how Chino used to gift a lot of memberships at once. Because the little lady is the little lady that we all adore is from Argentina, so a membership is like costs nothing. Yeah, I don't know about gifting everybody, but I'm sorry if you didn't get one and you're in chat. It's just kind of unfortunate. I wish these memberships prioritized people who are in chat, because it just gifts it to people who are... Because in general, it just gifts it to subscribers of the channel, and the subscribers may be in chat, they may not be, and I think that's kind of sad, because otherwise we would live in a world where everyone has a membership. But to anyone that's here and got one, congrats, and once again, thank you, system. But I hope these memberships didn't cost too much. They were like 50 cents a membership, because I have them set up to the lowest amount possible. Costing the lowest amount possible. You shouldn't be AFK, fuck you. Which, for some reason, it only lets me set them as £3. I don't know why it allows me only £1. I would set them to €1, just so people can have, like, perks and stuff for, like, very cheap, but I could only use £3. It's still going? Yeah, because he gifted fucking 100. Man, the cover on this map is a bit strange. Yeah, this DUST2, by the way, let's go back to the game. This DUST2 is a little bit weird. These tunnels in places, they don't exactly work, per se, but... it's not boring. Because you have no idea what kinds of, like, DUST2s I saw on Game Banana. I saw a bunch of derivative and garbage versions where it's like, it's DUST2, but there's a bunch of random boxes, like here. I put 2 boxes here, and then I removed the long corridor. I made it one open space, and that's, like, not interesting, to be honest. But see, this is interesting, and those boxes there, even though they are on the outside and maybe what I'm complaining about, but they kind of make sense, to be honest. Like, this makes sense. That small terrace here makes sense, in a way. It's fine, although I'm not a fan of this giant banner. Also, I keep buying the scout for some reason. Is he dead finally? Oh! Dead. Are we winning? We seem to be. Anyway, congrats to everyone that got a membership. Thank you. Make sure to thank system for that. The latest mogul. Chino, hello! I found a new oiler prince to finance my endeavors. You have become irrelevant. I'm kidding. It's kind of my fault for not being on here often. But life has been very busy. Which is not an important topic, so I'm just gonna gloss over it like it's nothing. There used to be a game mode called Zombie Scenario. Are you talking about something before zombie plague and all that? Or are you talking something Source related? Wait, somebody pushing? Ah! Dusty Aztec 2? No. It has to be Dust 2. No, like Aztec, but with dust textures. No Dust 2 with Aztec textures. I really wanted to put Dust 2, but retextured to be like Aztec. Unfortunately, I didn't feel like that was necessary because it's just regular Dust 2. And we don't want to play regular Dust 2 here. What the fuck is this area? I didn't see this. Oh, it's behind a wall. See, this tower is weird. But if you get here, it'd be ballin'. I guess nobody has actually discovered this tower. Jeez, you gotta look through the inside of this map to see what's up. Oh, look, empty space. Make sure we're not missing anything. There's all these tunnels. What the fuck? You could break this and go inside this tunnel? Weird ass. Okay. Right, there doesn't seem to be anything else. Okay. Alright, guys, remember the new tunnels. This one is not accessible. This area back here is accessible for some reason. It serves no function, but it's cool. I love versions of maps where someone has opened doors that were previously closed or windows that were previously closed and wonder, what is behind this texture? What could be hypothetically behind it? Well, a room, but what if you had a version of the map where every closed window or door is now open and there's an area inside of it? I think that's really cool. It's a really cool concept. It's always been to me. I could actually buy something, but I didn't because I'm dumb. I want to play, but I'm too lazy to turn on my PC at 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. for you? Well, then don't turn on your PC. Just enjoy the content. You can still have a fun time looking at us, right? My stupid Indian food is smelling. It's attractive. Ooh, we're getting a Dust 2. What's it gonna be, guys? Oh my god, ow! Chino, are you competing now? Thank you, though. What the fuck? Well, here goes another round. See, Chino, the cool thing now is that it doesn't scream for every single membership, which I really like. Bruh, what do you mean, bruh? There's a guy named Tesco. Why is he called Tesco? I don't know why I found that to be amusing. Tesco. That's a British store. Yay. Well, this version of Dust 2 was funky. But I'm curious what's next. I didn't even see what's next. 150? Yeah, that's a record. Can we get another, No, I don't want to be that guy. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be thankful. So thank you. So what's this? What is this Dust 2 that I put in? Oh, it's Dust 2, but mirrored. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Dust 2, but mirrored. So, yeah, that's B, and this is A. Okay. Okay, this one's gonna be weird. But, gracias, Chiro. Mi amore. Mi hermana. Muchas gracias. Me gusta esto. Me gusta todos. Oh! Why wasn't that a headshot? Nobody knows where to go, even though it still does too, but mirrored. Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. I wonder if this is still wallbang. Well, probably not. Probably the Viz Leafs are somewhere else. They still planted the fucking bomb. Damn, cuh. How Dust 2 looks to new players. Yeah. If you wanna re-experience the world, you gotta mirror it! I guess. Per. Some guy's just named it Chris Miller. Does Blood think this is Facebook? This map confuses my brain. Mine not so much. I can kind of navigate. I kind of get it. But maybe I'm too autistic. See, I know. That's just pit. And I can just go here and see everyone and get frags and then just run back like a little pussy to short. See? And now this is long. I kind of get it, but it is weird, not gonna lie. It's also not the exact same size, I feel like. I'm not entirely sure about this, but it feels like there's something about this DUST2 where it's not the same size. Like, long doesn't feel as long as it should be. And this is probably because the guy that made this map didn't just... I deserve that. Good one, Chow. Probably because the guy that made this map didn't just take regular DUST2 and mirror it, because probably you can't do that in any gold source editor, so he kind of had to probably rebuild DUST2 from the ground up. Oh! Because this box, I'm pretty sure, isn't the exact same size. The Macman graffiti is missing on this, so... yeah, this long is definitely not as long as it should be. So yeah, it is not exactly the same because, not just because stuff has been shifted, not because it's just mirrored, but also, yeah, feels like it's been remade total. Like, not even CT feels the exact same size, to be honest. Nothing is the exact same size, honestly. Not even these textures. Yeah. It's still fun though. Oh, yeah. I also don't have to crouch to go through this. I also feel like somebody is gonna push mid. Yo, looks so fucking weird. Yeah, it does. Oh, I got it! Help me! There's two of you! God damn. I've played this before, so it's not 100% confusing to me. You have? Okay. I would have thought that nobody has ever played any of these in a multiplayer setting. Because when are you gonna find a server that's DUST2? Oh, bro, this is like such a gimmick. Imagine a DUST2 only server, but it's like these types of DUST2 maps. Not just the singular DUST2, but various kinds of DUST2. See, he pushes faster long. These sizes are not right. The distance is incorrect. Like, this guy shouldn't have been able to fucking push long so fast. It's particular for sure. Yeah. Hello, Linus. Well, I remember playing this on a shitty Russian server at 6 AM when I was bored. I feel like if you've played CS 1.6 for long enough, you've definitely entered some stage. You've definitely been at some point where you really want to play CS1. No, you don't really want to play. Why did I pull up the nade? I'm dumb. I feel like we've all definitely been there, where you're a kid, you have free time, and you don't know what to do with it. So you want to play video games, and you boot up 1.6, or maybe 1.6 is the only thing you play, but you don't really know what to play. Like, you don't feel like going into your usual servers and blasting out with people. You want to see... you want to see something different. You want to explore something new. So you go into the internet tab or any other website, you know, back when stuff wasn't as broken, at least here in the search. And you just end up on a weird side of things. You just look up weird names and weird servers, and you just explore some weird stuff. Ah, see, this time he got flashed. Bad aim. And so you end up exploring a bunch of servers that you're probably never gonna play before because you didn't add it to your favorites or it shut down, so you never get to play it again. But yeah, I've seen some very quirky servers that you would used to play on random maps you would never ever see. There were like these small communities with like 10 people in the server or 5 people. I was low. Have you guys ever been to such servers? I definitely remember playing on a server where there were actually like 14, 15 people, and the map they were playing on was like Fight Yard Matrix or something like that. It was like a Fight Yard-ish type map, but it was based on the Matrix movie. I think that map may be actually kind of popular. And that's all the server ever played, and there were people in that server. I kind of miss those days of such random servers existing in niche little communities. But back then, of course, the game was more popular and there were way more servers. So stuff like this was way more common. Ah, I was almost on a rampage. I remember even once I saw a weird server that was downloading stuff for ages back before FastDL was a thing, I guess, because everything took forever to download. And I remember I just turned on Cartoon Network on my TV and I left my PC to download everything the server has, because I was just curious, like, what are all of these downloads? What is the server downloading so much? I want to see what it's about when I get on the inside of it. So I just left my PC to download for like half an hour. Yeah, I literally spent half an hour waiting for my CS to download all the necessary server files so I could play on it. I mean, I was watching Cartoon Network on my TV because I was a privileged little child. I had a TV and a computer in my room. And yeah, I vaguely remember once everything downloaded the server. I think the server turned out to be a surf server, but with a lot of customizations. I feel like I saw a Hatsune Miku skin, and this was in 2009, so a lot of custom skins and plugins, maybe not very common, I don't know. But that's sort of what I vaguely remember, and then I just exited the server after 5 minutes because I didn't understand what to do. I was like, oh, I guess this is surf, but I don't really get it, so I didn't really play on it, and I never really understood. So I guess there was a custom map and a bunch of other plugins and custom player models, but I didn't really understand what was everything else about with that server. I don't know. Push, push, push! Yeah, honestly, I really do like looking at weird servers and shit. It's really fun. Did that with CSS recently. Yeah. CSS is weird for me. There's a bunch of full fake servers. Like, there's no way there's that many. No, it's not. It's fake. It's fake. Don't go into those servers. Ever. Don't touch those. I thought that was somebody else. Ah! Fuck. All the same happens in 1.6? Yeah, it does. God bless server browsers. Yeah, before if nobody remembers, before server browsers were broken, this broken, where every regular server is replaced with all this, like, fake shit. Like, 99% of it is fake now. This was, like, the Wild West, and especially during the heyday of CS 1.6, this was the Wild West, because any third-party, like, website where you look up servers, you have to, like, go there and enter the IP of the server manually. And in some websites have it approved and stuff, but when you go to the server browser, you truly see everything. Every server that's online. Well, considering you have Steam CS 1.6, because if you have a pirated version, it might not show every single server. Oh, fuck! Why did I do that? You might not see every single server. Fuck, why did I leave? Now I fucked up my economy. You might not see every server that's in there. But yeah, let me go back to T. So yeah, the server browser was the only way to see everything, or as much as possible. And you could find some weird stuff. Some very niche communities and all kinds of stuff. Nowadays, it's not as interesting, to be honest, because I did 1 year ago, 1 year ago, I did a live stream where I was looking at weird servers, and back then, that was only in 2023, I think, and the server browser wasn't as broken, or maybe early 2024? No, I think it definitely was in late 2023. I did a looking for weird servers in 1.6 once, and we did find some stuff, but it's very, very limited. And nowadays, even if you go to the server browser, and even if the server browser wasn't broken, you still wouldn't really find a whole lot to do, because I actually was curious a couple months ago, or half a year ago, I think. I was very much interested to make a looking for weird or empty servers in CS like thing. I'm sure you've seen this idea before by other people, looking at dead servers in multiplayer games or blah blah blah. Ah! Peek me. Once. Peek me once. You're dead. I only need to one click. Nothing else. Hold up, let me get this triple double. Okay, well, didn't work. Yeah, so I started working on this idea, and I spent a lot of time actually browsing Game Tracker and all kinds of websites, because of course in-game server browsers are broken and you can't see anything. So that was like my only option. And I didn't really find anything all that peculiar or interesting, to be honest. Yeah, you have the weird game modes like Call of Duty and Hunger Games and Quake mod and SCP, but that's like only made by one single guy or one community, next21.ru. They're made by the same people or person. It's like in the same network. Then you have the couple of Rocket League servers that everyone keeps telling me about. Like, dude, did you know there's Rocket League in CS 1.6? Yes, I know. I know pretty much at this point. And then there's all of the niche game modes like Soccer Jam, Hide and Seek, Jailbreak, you know, stuff that the community at least knows about. Then there's the semi-RPG servers that we've discovered before and explored, so yeah, I guess it's weird, but it's not really enough. There was that Diablo 2 RPG server, and a bunch of other, like, peculiar RPG, different kind of RPG type servers, and all in all, nothing all that special. Nothing at all as opposed to what I used to be able to find like 10 years ago in CS 1.6. And it was the same with Source. Nothing all that bizarre or interesting to really talk about. Just, oh look, a niche community with a niche game mode that 5 people play or 10 people play. And there's like 2 or 3 of them, so not enough content to milk out of it. And I ended up scrapping the idea. Because it was the same story with CS Source and CSGO and CS2 and the other CS games. There just wasn't anything to really talk about. There wasn't anything truly outlandish and bizarre that was worth expanding upon. Die! Death to everything! I'm doing pretty good. Oh my god. I killed everything. I'm 10-3. I'm doing pretty good. 50 Shades of Milk? Ew. Growth. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, he's running away! Give me that weapon. Oh my god, he's also... Ugh. My server browser is broken, or it always redirects me to a different server. Either look at your config if it's read-only and maybe somebody has injected some commands that you don't want, or don't bother with the browser, it's broken. None of it works. 99% of it doesn't work. Wait, is this the Justin De Jong Memorial but flipped? Oh, no, it's not. Who the hell is this? Dustix. It's not Dustix, I'm fucking stupid. It's DUST2X by CAO. Gao. Or, oh, it's GAO by Gao. And I guess this is Gao. That's a how. 50 Shades of Gold Source. Ugh. No, I changed. I'm stupid. How did I do that by accident? Squid Game server? Yeah, I guess, but that's just based off of an already existing property kind of gimmick. It's nothing. It's not like Gary's Mod empty servers. Gary's Mod has a lot of interesting empty servers. But that game is like very customizable because it's a sandbox. I played on a roleplay server once, even a PUBG type thing. Oh yeah, I think there might be 1 or 2 servers that are Battle Royale themed. Specifically. But again, that's just Battle Royale. It's something we are kind of familiar with. Like, it's just taking something already existing and making a 1.6 server out of it. I didn't think that was interesting enough to explore. Portal 2 multiplayer next. Is that a thing? Can we do 20 people playing co-op Portal? Imagine the co-op missions with 80 people. Is it moddable to make it with more people? I don't think we can get 80 people, and I don't think the Source Engine supports 80, maybe 64, but not 80. Oh boy. I think we might want to RTV this soon. I think we're getting tired of, Who's messaging me shit? On my stupid mobile phone. You fools, you are disturbing my peace. I thought there was gonna be somebody. Didn't even think I would die from that. I loved perp roleplay in Gmod. Oh. What is that? I remember CSGO used to have a bunch of weird community servers before CS2 happened. TF2 still has a lot of weird shit. Oh yeah, I think TF2 does have some weird servers, but you might not find a whole lot. I don't know. Might not be enough. Some server admin have rules you can't change crosshair size or green HUD. Why? Why would they have that? What is DUST2 Blizz? DUST2 Blizzard? I don't know what I'm buying. Fuck it. Deagle broken. I'm still bad though. 5v5 competitive Portal co-op. No, you can't have competitive and co-op in the same sentence. What do you mean? What do you mean competitive co-op? Oh, do you mean... Wait, do you mean like team? Each team is like going through obstacles and it's a matter of which team wins first? I guess that would work. What the fuck is this? Why did I put this on my fucking thing? I don't know, what's this DUST2 that I put here? I hope I didn't fuck up and put a regular DUST2 in here. I may have. Okay, well, this box makes a difference, right? Yeah, this is quirky, but may not be quirky enough. I may have misjudged this map. Oh, look. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, yeah, there are differences here, right. What's this? Ah! What's this? The Quran? No, that's probably Latin. Alhamdulillah. Oh, okay. Right. I did make a mistake and put a retexture DUST2. There are differences here. And it does look kind of quirky. TBH. Looks fine. Yo, what if 10v10 Smash Ball? It'd be the worst to ever happen. How do you play Smash Ball? What's that? I don't think I've seen that. Also, let me see, the underground here. No, tunnels is almost the same, I guess. And B-side is a bit quirky. This little hill is interesting. Ooh. Ooh, an extra tunnel. Oh god, this tunnel is huge. Oh, it opens on the inside? Hello. No, there is a button. Okay. Interesting. Perp pulsar effect roleplay. I still don't entirely know what that is, but okay. That doesn't really explain it to me. DUST2 2013. Not bad, but not all that interesting. For the purpose of our event, it's gonna do its job, but can't imagine playing here for more than a couple of rounds. These quirks, TBH, don't make it a whole lot interesting or different. Oh man, I wish this bridge went somewhere. Wait, I'm interested in this tunnel, actually. Let me go plant the bomb and explore. Exotic dust. Oh. Sakalk. What is this? Ah, it's backwards! I guess this is just the map Easter egg. I don't know why this is here, because you can hide in this corner. I mean, it's old game map rotation servers. This game, what? Oh, DUST2 mirror. Well, the previous one was DUST2 mirror. Now we're playing on DUST2, but updated and revised, I guess. It's not a whole lot different. It is different, actually, in a lot of ways, but it's not better, I would say. What the fuck is this little pit? You can, like, hide in the bush. That's abusable, I feel like. Why did I pick up this MP5? Am I stupid? Also, is this guy stupider than me? Hold up. Oh, they might be stupider than me. Well. Ah, I didn't backstab him. He also hasn't taken enough damage. Too bad. Restricting gameplay options. Yeah, let's not do that, because I don't think enough people are gonna find it fun. Oh, Cosmic, I think you can still find a lot of moddable multiplayer games. It just depends you which one it is. Like, yeah, most AAA games are not gonna be moddable, mostly because if people are creating their own fund, then they're not, like, gonna be funneling their money into the game company's wallets by buying microtransactions or DLCs. I mean, that's the problem, but there's tons of, like, indie projects and stuff, and indie games that do allow modding, and tons of fan-made games. Like, game development has never been easier on one hand, so I think there's that. We don't need to entirely rely on modding when we can just make our own games, and this area is nothing. Also, I'm starting to think that this new area here doesn't really add a whole lot. Being enclosed like this, maybe it makes this long spot a bit more CT-sided. I do like that this is a tunnel and has some boxes and hiding places. I think it provides more opportunities, but overall, yeah, I'd give this DUST2 a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10 at most. It's all right. It serves its purpose for today, because I couldn't really find all that many interesting DUST2s to put in here. and I didn't want to have 30 DUST2 variations map list because, like I said, most of the DUST2s are just random boxes or random openings and tunnels instead of some actual like thought and effort put into them. Like this one has actual effort put into it. It's just that it ends up being a bit mediocre, but like I said, it serves its purpose. This 1.6 nice surprise. Oh wait, is he actually? No. 1.6 nice surprise? I've been playing 1.6 here recently. What do you mean nice surprise? It might be a surprise because I haven't been on this for a while. I think this is like my second stream for April, which is unusual for me, I know, but with everything being busy, it's pretty normal. Alright, now we are on CT side. But a Smash Ball is like a source mod on Steam, and it's genuinely like a really ass? Huh? Do you mean like the mod is like better than the individual game itself? I lagged. I just kinda lagged it right there. Well, nowadays AAA games are live service that rely on matchmaking. The multiplayer ones, most of them, I don't know. I don't know about all AAA games, but a decent portion of them are definitely live service because, well, the problem is that everyone wants a piece of the live service pie because those that make it don't even have to, because you don't have to make a new game. You just update the existing one forever, and it makes gazillions in the long run, instead of spending 5 years development time to make a single game, and then even if it sells millions and makes you millions, you then have to make another one. While a live service game makes it a hell of a lot more easier and prints gazillions. So everyone wants live service, but the good thing, at least, is that not everyone can capture live service. Like, look, yeah, there's a lot of derivative live service garbage, but it is what it is. Look, people are just not gonna play them, the studios will lose money, and it just kind of works out. I say let them make shovelware and lose money. That's on their own dime. Even if it is a... fuck. Even if it's a single-player derivative AAA mediocrity or bad game, like, the players will vote with their wallets. Like, oh, fine, you want to make Concord and lose $200 million, Sony? Alright, there you go. People lost their jobs. You lost 9 figures. Go ahead and do that again. Like, this is the best thing that we can do. Like, yeah, you're allowed to also criticize AAA companies, and we're allowed to shit on them. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Like, if you really want to, go ahead. But at the end of the day, it's all gonna work out. It really doesn't matter, because a good game is gonna make money. It's gonna be remembered. People are gonna play in and have fun with it. But a bad game, well, go ahead. Lose money, lose people jobs. That's on you, game companies. That's why I'm personally not really that bothered. I don't really care that much. Like, oh, they made a bad game. Okay, well, maybe it's a little bit disappointing. Maybe it's disappointing if it's a game that you've been looking forward to, or that you had expectations that you wanted this to be good because you want to support the company or the developers, but it is what it is. If it turns out bad, well, ignore and move on. Ah! I'm awful. I was talking about multiplayer AAA games. Yeah. Well, because you don't really have any other kind of, like, model these days for multiplayer. Because if you make a multiplayer game in the retro style, where like CS, where you just purchase the game and inside of it you can just browse community-made servers and play on them, like that's not gonna make you that much money on one hand, and on the other hand, it doesn't guarantee longevity. You can't like force people into the old ways of multiplayer where it's like community driven with dedicated servers and shit. You have to have you have to offer like live service, because you're just not going to attract, like, you might attract some people that prefer dedicated servers, but I don't think you're going to attract an audience as big as it could be if your game had matchmaking instead of relying on the community to make servers for your game. Oh, look at the SGS, bro. I'm bad. You guys excited for CS Legacy? I'm not until I see more information and I see what it's all about, because otherwise I'm just gonna stick with Classic Offensive whenever that comes out in like another 10 years. I don't know. Where is everybody? Like, this is fucking Dust 2, but I can't find anybody. Everyone's always dead. Am I bad? Why is Goltor so comfy? Because you grew up with it, that's why. You associate a lot of nostalgia. It's the same thing with everything that's old. Like, you can feel nostalgic and comfy for 70s and 80s things, even though you weren't born and you didn't grow up during that time, because... Ah, yes, the old. Shut up! I got an email that someone gifted me a membership. Yeah. People are doing money spreads on me here. They're making it rain. Like 50 cents a pop. Imagine going to a strip club and instead of throwing dollars, you throw nickels around. You're gonna get kicked instantly. Throwing nickels. By the way, I've noticed that nobody's really using this doors. Seems like this is quite useless. Fuck, no. Live services are really bad for preservation. They are, but it seems like, this is the direction everything is moving towards, and the only way to fix it is with laws and regulations, because I don't agree with it either. I feel like if a live service game is to shut down, I feel like at the very least, the game developers should be obligated to modify the game and offer a way for people to host servers themselves. Oh, okay, you can't support official servers? Well, give people the option to host their own servers, so the game can continue living by the community, even if it's a little niche. But for that to happen, like I said, we need laws and regulation that mandates for companies to do that. I want to see Dust 2 Evolution. Are you guys curious about Dust 2 Evolution? I want to see what it's all about. I actually don't know which Dust 2 we're going to. You sound like the YouTuber Latina Parfait. Who's that? Como esto? Well, that's kind of wrong. Wait, what's wrong? Free version of D. What do you mean free version? Look at this Dust 2. Don't you think this is free? Oh, look, I can move as Spec without being Spec. I don't know. Put me CT. So what is this Dust 2? I don't know on which Dust 2 we're on right now. Is this Dust 2 2018? Because, I think this is... Fuck! Somebody blocked me. Wait, did I put, was it Dust 2 Unlimited that I put in here that has every single door and window open? I think. I think it was DUST2 Unlimited, but this one has a lot of quirky tunnels, I'd say. It doesn't really fuck with the entire layout, because short is still short, it seems. Except this bizarre tunnel. But that's what we're here for. And then there's this. This whole-ass balcony. Look at this thing. Why? Why did you put this here? For what? It doesn't go anywhere, and it makes these angles a bit too powerful if you ask me, but sure. Also this, empty space, sure. Let's see how this plays, shall we? I'm leaving? Why? Why do you have to leave? For the portal to do co-op? Okay. If it's possible, I don't know. We have DUST2 at home? Yeah, damn. Imagine you install CS. I swear this used to be a thing where people would create these, like, custom CS 1.6 versions where they would replace... Does this fire? Does this do anything? Or is it just purely cosmetic? Like, for no reason, there's just a tank here. It does literally nothing. I'll tell you, gold source mapping back in the day. I don't even know how old this map is. For all I know, it could be from 2016. Could be somebody's, it could be like Baby's first DUST2 remake. But it exists. Ah! Why did my aim become so bad all of a sudden? No! Fuck. Oh, there's tank on long, yeah. You genuinely sound like him, bro. Okay, who the hell is that? Dust to 2/3? That's a good explanation. Maybe like Dust 2.5. I don't think you can have a dot. Okay, who's Latina Parfait? Is this like some small
Does everybody remember when female characters in gaming were actually attractive and were made?
Oh no, it's one of these. Oh no, it's. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of these types of channels, but from what I don't want to listen to any of that anymore, but from what I just heard, I don't see the relation. I more so agree with people saying that I sound like Linus Tech Tips. Like, there's something about our vocal cords that's kind of similar. That I can kind of see, but that channel that you just saw, I don't know. Ah, fuck! You genuinely sound... No, Tonka and Dust, yeah. Actually, that tank takes up the space. Takes up like 80% of the space. That's some gooner shit? What? What gooner shit? Why is there water here? I just realized. Is there any map maker Easter egg anywhere? Doesn't look like there is, unfortunately. No, the tank is completely useless. With all of these shapes, I thought it might have done something, because it looks very custom, but no, it's purely cosmetic. It's not like on some CS maps where you can click on the tank. The What Show would do... So, Kevin... Actually, yeah, I do... Oh, fuck! I forgot that's opened! Yeah, I do kind of agree that my voice with the What Show is a little bit similar, and to those that don't know what the What Show sounds like, let me show you. I mean, I think the What Show kind of sounds a little bit more like this. Wait. The What Show. Let me just click on anything, fuck you. Start talking.
Hell is the oldest example of Yeah, the What Show kind of talks a little bit like this. So, in this scenario, I would agree that my voice is close to him, but...
But my voice doesn't actually sound like that usually. I'm sorry. Yes, I do have a high... I do have like I would say maybe a variable pitch to my voice, depending on how I decide to talk. Which is kind of how Linus Tech Tips talks. That is like the only YouTuber I can see a relation to. Because when he talks, he can do like... He can deepen his speech, he can like squeak, he can voice crack. Fuck. Linus Talk Tips, I can see, but any of these channels that you guys are mentioning, I don't really. Let's see Linus Tech.
As you may already know, we bought a fire truck.
Yeah. As you already know, we bought a fire truck. You see how, like, the voice slightly varies between being squeaky and then deepening a little, like the pitch of the voice with certain vowels deepens but then goes high again. Yeah, I kind of do the exact same thing Linus does. Which is why our voices are a little bit similar in that sense.
Which can mean only one thing. We're gonna cool a computer with it.
Yeah, sure, Linus. 60% squeak is okay, bro, you got it. I'm fine with it, honestly. I don't mind. I think it adds character. Ah, just push kill! Kill! We all know Desolence is Linus in disguise, yeah. Linus Sebastian has a secret YouTube channel where he makes CS 1.6 videos. It's true passion that he has to hide from the rest of the world. There's no sponsors, though. Well, typically I don't really feel entirely comfortable with shitifying my channel with sponsors, but I'm having second guesses. Yeah, I just watched that LTT video. Raising Bolt, why are you from a different channel now? Or did you edit your own channel just now? Evolution. Is this the only Easter egg? Just a sign that says evolution. Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be anything else anywhere. Just that evolution sign. Yeah, right. Those two is alright. I'd also give this a 5 or 6 out of 10. It has its things about it, but to be honest, fuck. To be honest, not a whole lot different from regular DUST2, so yeah. Could you try a Mordecai voiceover? Wait. How did Mordecai exactly sound like? I know how he sounds, but...
Rigby! Rigby! Where is he?
Wait, no, I can't do that. Fuck.
Duck! Whatever wasn't broken, it's broken.
No, I need one where both Rugby and Spigsby are talking.
That's for laugh.
Morning! We had to get you these. 10 years ago.
Fuck. Whatever. I don't exactly... Because I don't know exactly how to replicate Mordecai's voice. I feel like Rigby is a bit more distinct. Aw, yeah! Dude, you're never gonna beat me at punchies. Guess who learned the death block? Dude! We gotta win the excellent hat! Rigby, I'm not sure if... Rigby, I'm not sure if you could eat that omelet. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not sure if I could do a very good Mordecai. Rigby, I think I'm doing okay. No, this is my Counter-Strike account. Oh, okay. Multiverse Madness of DUST2. Yeah. Lamau, what is going on? Nothing? I just clicked on a regular show video so I can pull up Mordecai's voice. It's so close but so far. Yeah. Dude, I think Margaret likes me. You better clean up this mess or you're fired! That's not very... Leave me alone. And until next time. What the fuck is this guy speed hacking? Holy fuck. Was he actually trying to hack? Chow, status report. Is he hacking? He might have just been lagging. Oh god, now I want to watch regular show again. Don't. You could. I'm not gonna stomp you, but... Perhaps you would want to preserve the good memory of watching it. Do Steven OGG... Ah! Ooh. I don't know. Steve OGG is a bit weird, because... Ooh. But... I guess... Is the correct vowel, but... Not... Close in sounding. My ears. I'm sorry. Am I too close to the mic? I don't think I am. God, this stupid Indian is smelling. It's smelling up all of my room. I have some vegetable biryani. Let me give it a taste test. Do I even have a fork near me? Oh my god, I have a spoon. I have a spoon for rice? That's heresy. Alright, let me just give it a little whiff. Alright, alright, I don't want to eat on stream, but I haven't had dinner, so I'm a bit hungry. My voice is a bit parched, and my stomach is grumbling, so I sort of have to, like, do a little bit of munching, so excuse me. Because I typically don't want to be the kind of streamer that's like, so guys, I'm going on a 10-minute piss break. Or I'm going for a walk. I don't want to do breaks. Because I can sit on my ass for 3 hours. It's not a problem. And usually I don't need to eat because I would have eaten beforehand or I would eat after. I just like this way of streaming with the least amount of interruptions. Or the least amount of, you know, munching on food and stuff. We have enough burping and vomiting as it is. We have enough distractions of our own with... Can I get another headshot? Thank you. We have enough... Ah! We have enough distractions as it is with farting, burping, and whatnot.
7, 6, 5, 1.
Damn, do I join with 130 ping? There's already people with 130 ping. It's not gonna be that bad. You're not like Chino with like 200 ping from Argentina. Okay, what's this? What's this stuff too? This might be... Oh, this might be DUST2 Unlimited! Is it DUST2 Unlimited? It's DUST2 Unlimited! Yeah! Look at this, bro. Everything is open here. This window before, open. That door, open. That window, open. This door, well, not this one, but there's still an inside. I think this is also, yeah! That one, open. This guy, dead. Oh, yeah. Come on, guys, hop on. I don't care how much ping you have. I don't care what you're up to. Put down the cocaine. Stop snorting that shit. Stop injecting yourself with crack rocks in your cock vein and hop on DUST2 Unlimited 2013. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. Oh, have you no Camman 18? No. 300 ping from Indonesia. Well, let me put it like this, Raising Bolt. If we were in 2007, 2008, basically the peak of CS 1.6, you would have 600 ping. So, it's better than it used to be. And imagine, maybe, maybe in another 10 years or something like that, internet connections are gonna get good enough where finally, it may not matter how far away you are from me. I can still hug you and kiss you. Virtually. Nothing physical, because you disgust me. You pig. Oh. Okay, well, maybe not every door and crevice is open, I guess, but look, these windows, open. Yeah, the windows up here also open. Now this is a truly expanded DUST2. Not to, like, an extreme. Exactly. I mean, all this shit here is open, yeah. And all these windows, yeah. But only thing that isn't open are, like, doors that are facing walls like this. I guess there's not a whole lot of a point, but this, can provide utility. See, I can just be a little bitch. This is the kind of map where you can just be a little bitch because nobody else knows it, and you're abusing everyone else's lack of knowledge. So I can just go up here, and nobody will ever bother to check this and figure me out. So, a T pushing short, they have to know this map well enough to check if there's anybody on the window, because otherwise, they won't see me coming. Or they're gonna come up to B site and not expect a knuckle sandwich, like this. But if there are enough people on the server, you also have to be wary of people on other windows around you. But I think that's fun. What is bro snorting? Indian biryani, chicken biryani with vegetables. Every map adds con from B to mid. Yeah, they do. They have to. Because everyone used to think that to improve DUST2, you needed to have an extra tunnel that makes it easier for T's to push. Oh, I'm sorry. So goated. Most sane 1.6 player. I was gonna say maybe least, but let's leave it at that. I don't want to tarnish my reputation as it is. Look at this. This looks crazy. Look, these guys can start shooting at each other. Or not. See, everyone else is still learning. I do wish these inside doors didn't exist. They should be just open tunnels. A lot of this area is a bit useless, TBH, because how is action supposed to happen when you can't? I'm not sure if you could, like, as a CT push here, then, well, actually you can't. I'm not sure if as a CT you can, like, get into here unless you unless you use the rope to get up here, and maybe you could, like, have some action with T's on these new tunnels. That'd be interesting. I want to try that, actually. Did someone say biryani? Meaning of DOS in CS servers? What DOS? What do you mean DOS? DOS box? MS DOS? No deny of service? Ooh. Chow might have just nailed it. Is 1.6 free? I am officially allowed to only tell you that it is not free. It costs $1 on Steam. That's it. Hold up, I'm on a mission. I hope there's nobody here. I hope nobody realizes what I'm about to do. I'm about to bust down on these motherfuckers. I have been discovered, but they don't know my true location. Oh, what? Is there nobody here? Really? Oh no, they're already on A. Ah! George saved the queen. You know, lately I've been on a bit of a... Fuck. He did me a confusion. Ah! I got shot from the window. Lately I've been on a bit of a TF2 kick. I've talked about this before, but I have this little phenomenon where every now and then, approximately once or twice a year, I get the itch to play TF2. And then I put 10-15 hours in the game, and I quit again. Oh, well. It's a kill issue. I love live streams like this, because he actually responds in the messages. Why? I always respond to the messages, you dumbo. The only time I don't remember really responding to message... Ah! That was way too much for me. Why is everyone here? The only time I remember where I didn't really respond to messages was during the Minly live stream because I had other priorities. Chow, I have an idea. Could you like give me a skin in your servers, or at least for events? Not because I want to feel special, trust me, but because I feel like it would help people easily identify who is exactly Desolence if they want to do Gangnam Style on him, if they so choose. Because I do feel like sometimes people come into the server and they hunt for me, so they can then, once they frag me, they can rub it in my face and be like, "Ha, I got you!" But if they can see me from a distance because I have a slightly different skin, then that would be easier for them to realize and hunt me down. I think it might be funny. Your videos are so cool. Thank you. Ah! I wish CS 1.6 was played by billions so I can milk everyone. So I could, like, get millions of views. Are you excited for TF2 Classic coming to Steam? Yeah, but to be honest, TF2 Classic doesn't exactly seem like TF2 Classic. I don't know why it's called the TF Classic, because it should be regular TF2, but from 2008 or something, which sounds cool in theory, but they're not actually making it like that. They're doing something different. Ah! Why me? Stream sniping? Don't. Although I'm pretty sure somebody is, but we're in a server with a lot of people. So it doesn't matter. You do your thing. I mean the dues. Oh. Nobody can deduce us. This server is protected by a fence of baguettes. So no one can DDoS us. Chow has told me that sometimes people have attempted to DDoS our server, or DOS it, and they're never successful. The baguette un fromage is too strong for them. Oh my god. My vegetable biryani has a piece of chicken in it. Oh my god. Baguette where? Everywhere chat. Ah! Where did I end up at? That was dumb. Are you with the server admin? I think I am. Am I? No, I'm not. I am actually, but I have some permissions, but I don't have all the permissions. I think I can kick people, but I'm not gonna do that. And I can change level too. Are you in death row? What kind of question is that? Are you in death row? Guys, I'm actually playing from prison. I am scheduled to be executed 2 days from now. Wish me luck. Wish me luck with my execution, that everything goes wrong and I don't actually die and I end up having superpowers. I think I'll hop on TF2. I used to do that, actually. I would play a game that is not really... that doesn't really require that much attention, like TF2, and I would watch videos on the side or a stream. You can do the same thing! Judy will kill some headphone user. Huh? Am I that loud? What do you mean? Or is it when I scream? Your headphones shouldn't be too loud anyway, so it's not my fault. You're killing your ears that way. I used to make this mistake. I would keep my headphones at 100% volume. Because as a late teenager, I had this aversion of, I want everything to be as loud as possible. My headphones, 110% volume if I can, please. And I would just blast everything into my ears as much as possible. But then at some point, I was like, this is actually not a good idea. Who's flashing mid? Somebody's flashing mid all the time. Why? Are you gonna push? Are you gonna do something? Oh! Yes, he missed me. Haha, how about I go to the secret compartment? Fuck you. This map looks amazing. Yeah. This is one of my favorites. DUST2 iterations. Unfortunately, we don't have a gazillion people in here, but imagine a full server with 32 people on DUST2 2013. DUST2 DE underscore DUST2 underscore unlimited underscore 2013. Right? Yes. That's a lot of underscores. I just like how all of these windows and compartments are made here. This is actually a really good idea to not just open up all the existing windows and most of the doors. Like, does this door? Yeah, this door does open. In most of the doors, but also like the inside makes sense in a way. Like, look, I can just, even though there actually wasn't a window here, I can go here and do this. Look. And there's gonna be a CT here, and we can have a little scuffle between each other. But actually, I have the bomb right now, so I need to go somewhere else. If I can, please. Oh yeah, I can just open this, kill this guy, and then just fuck off. Where is DUST2 flat? I remember I put in a DUST2 that's completely flat with no verticality. Well, except if you get on top of boxes. But alright, guys, prepare to come back in to the server. New DUST2 announced. New DUST2 alert. Which country are you from? Mozambique. Okay, what's this? What's this? Oh, it's the Dust 2 prototype. All right, well, this is actually an official Dust 2, but it's not the Dust 2 that we all know. Okay, this is gonna be very weird for all y'all. This is Dust 2, but the prototype before it became the Dust 2 we know. So this is made by David Johnston, the original creator of Dust 2, but this is like a beta version of it, and it's very different and weird. Like this used to be this one used to be T-spawn. T-spawn is now this here is like CT spawn, and the bomb sites are somewhere else completely. I think on where we know mid is actually B site or A site. I think no, B site is still the same, right? This is still B site. Yeah. This is still B side, but A side is not there. Nah, look at these idiots. A side is actually here. Yeah. Not exactly on the mid itself, but in here. Haha. See how weird this is? How? Did you play Dust Forever? Ooh. That used to be a very popular map. I don't know what happened to it. I guess it just fell out of favor. But it used to be very popular. Alright guys, well you know the deal. This is our T-spawn, which typically is A site, but now it's different, and we gotta go mid to A site. It almost feels like, in a way, that the spawns are reversed, but this little piggy doesn't know what's coming at it. Yes, everybody, come join this special edition of Dust 2 called Dust 2 with letters instead of a numerical number. Definitely getting Dust 2 nightmares after this. Have we had a bit of a Dust 2 overload today? Well, guys, you haven't seen Dust 2 in Paris yet. Wait until you see Dust 2 Paris. It's gonna blow your socks off. Oh, I hate that sound. But I won. Right. Wait. Oh yeah, also, half of us spawn here, not there. So, T-spawn is broken up into 2 pieces for some reason. No, oh, no, please. Oh, all gone. Huh? Is he here on long? I got gifted a membership, not sure by who, but I appreciate it. I think it should say in your email who gifted you the membership. I think everyone is just lost here, to be honest. My foot itches. Oh, this really is just too. It is. Very two-sided. Yeah. Very two-sided, indeed. Ah! Fuck. Well, maybe not. Can I join? Yeah. Anyone can join. Come have fun. It's a great time. Well, maybe not on this Dust 2. Nope, just another fan. Oh, okay. See, it still has everything else, except this CT is, well, what we know as CT is very different, but here it's just a tunnel. And the Justin DeJong Memorial. And is anything else different? Chow, are the wall bangs different here? Actually, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be asking such questions, because that's a very complicated topic in of itself. Well, anyway. Maybe we could RTV this soon, I don't know. It's very understandable why David Johnston didn't go with this version of DUST2 and had to do a lot of like changes and revisions and whatnot. Cause yeah, this is fuck. I want to wallbang you. Oh my god, I just want to bang you. I just remember Metal Gear Awesome for some reason. Wake me up! That didn't hit. And the hops on the stairs and then just this one's the wall bangs are 100% similar to D2. Alright, yeah, so the vis leaves didn't really change compared to the final version. Interesting. Well, yeah, I could just go here and be like, yo, hello, is nobody gonna peek me? No. No! Bad timing. Very bad timing. Well, I am gonna put my RTV. If everyone else wants to.
I think we should.
I know I have the power to change level. Don't remind me of that. But I also want to give people the option. If they want to stay here, sure. But there's also the option of obtaining a new map. How about that? Is this 5v5? No. It's max 32, so tons of people can join. Oh! Did they plant on A? I think they did. Or wait, maybe B? Fuck, I don't know. I hear shooting on A. So they really came behind me, huh? Or... Wait, no. I'm confusion. Ugh. No! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah! Forgive me. I didn't expect that. I really didn't. Whoops. Alright guys, let's hop on beam from tunnels and defend the window and the door. Not anything else but the window and the door. Or maybe not. We're kind of all over the place, aren't we? Feel like they're just gonna come from behind, or if not... Ah, they're going A. The new A. The old A. Ah! Why do I peek everyone at the same time? Fuck. Alright, I think it's time to admin abuse here. I think I would like to do something different. Let's actually see all of the dust, because I don't think we're gonna end up seeing all of them, so yeah. Let me just copy the name, change level, and there we go. DUST2 Paris. I really want to see this. Oh, only the server may change level. Alright. Well, I guess I don't have that power. Too bad. Wait. Okay, I have to go tunnels. Do I? This map is too T-sided. That's RTV. Okay, thank you.
Gracias.
D'accord, merci. AMX map name? Okay. That's how I can do it. I forgot. I'm so used to change level that I forget the other commands. Oh, mon ami. Look at this. Oh, sacre bleu, mon frère. Oh, s'il vous plaît. Start joining. Look at this. Yeah, this is one of the other highly detailed DUST2 and with remakes. So look at all this shit from a distance. Chow, would you feel bad if I play the generic Kevin MacLeod French song? Wait, what was it, like royalty free French music? Was it by Kevin MacLeod? Was this? No, fuck you. Oh, I think this would. Can you smell the baguette in the air? This truly feels like home. Nothing like sitting down with a croissant and café and shooting some bad terrorists and counter-terrorists in the CS event.baseq. There's truly no other experience like this. Actually, Chow, I'm starting to feel like this is a very accurate representation of Paris. POV, live in Paris! I know you're not from Paris, Josh, so you might find it as funny. Everything looks so large. Actually, the size is pretty faithful to how DUST2 is. Well, maybe some areas are a little bit bigger than usual, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, this here is, like, obviously bigger. I'm not sure about others. Wait, what's the tunnel like? Oh, the Eiffel Tower. Oh. Merde. I feel like I should have a little bit of l'eau de livre. L'eau de livre. Which is, I think, whiskey. No, that's not whiskey. Or vodka. Vodka in French, but l'eau de livre actually means water of life. Or life water. Like, the background details are insane on this map. Like, why did the guy that made this map have to spend time making the Eiffel Tower? He didn't have to. He didn't have to do any of this shit here either. But he did. And it looks pretty good. I'm laughing, actually. Joe was tearing. Most of the Europa, actually. I don't know. I don't know about most. But maybe. Okay, hold up. I don't want to click on any... What is, like, the generic fucking French music that's, like, played in Hair Cake? Wait, do I have to... was it by Kevin MacLeod? Was it the one by Kevin MacLeod, Parisian? Was it this one? No! What was the one? Hair Cake background music. Chef song. Yes, this one. Is this actually from the movie OST from the French? I don't even know where this is from, but this is what I meant. This is what I was looking for. Turn on some classical, but this is classical music. Ah. Oh, mon ami, mon... That's actually Spanish. Mon frère. What a beautiful day. Oh, quelle belle journée. Let's have a delicious meal. Un délicieux repas. Actually, I think the oh my god! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I think it's missing something. Wait, hold on. I think this Parisian music is missing something. Wait, hold on. Is this the right? No, wait. Hold up. I'm spending way too much time on this. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There's Paris. See, the sounds of Paris. There we go. Sacre bleu. The dumpster is burning. It feels a little hot outside. I think this is pretty accurate. You know, despite everything, I feel like this A-side is missing some crates. Doesn't look that good without any crates. Do you have a link to it? What link? The song? The chef song? This doorless mid is fucked up. Is it dumb? Oh my god. Yeah, now I'm realizing how open this actually is. Yeah, maybe this was a mistake. Merde. About the worst. Yeah. Wait, are they pushing long? Ah! Die. Come on, guys. Join us in French. Parisian DUST2. I guess we're not really fans of the changes here once again, but the texturing is awesome. It's pretty good. Die! Classic. Are you sure it's not 1944? No. Okay, fine. Let me make this a little bit more accurate. There we go. Okay, that's enough of this. I think I might have gone a little bit overboard, but we get the point. It's no use beating this joke anymore. To the fucking ground. Hello. I hope you didn't come at an inconvenient time, but either way, I'm glad you're having fun. Microphone, I'm here! It's okay. Don't cry. That's a gilet jaune. LCT should change their player models to Geeken. We don't need the French flag. Like, we are literally playing on a French map. Or Francified DUST2. But my god, yeah, this is fucking open. Oh my god, open mid is like way too open. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess it shouldn't be like this. I haven't really even explored this map a whole lot, but it doesn't seem like the changes offer too much. And it just kind of is what it is. Like, this is an open. And there's something like an apartment up there, but we don't really go there. So yeah, a very open-ended DUST2 with a French skin. Oh, hello. Is the last guy gonna come from B? He should be. I'm smart. Yeah, there he is. Little piggy. It just died. Right there. Okay, Chow, can you put on... What was the... I want to see the... Ooh, hello. Chow, I want to see the flat DUST2. The only other DUST2 at this point I'm interested in is the flat DUST2 that has no verticality. Except the boxes. All the ramps and shit are removed on it. I want to see how that plays. But I don't remember which one it was. Thank you. Okay, enough French. Oh, it's just DUST2 flat! I'm stupid! I always assume maps have, like, weird namings and shit. Alright, guys, let's play... This is the last one I wanted to check out. Let's play DUST2! So far, so good, right? But then, oh my god, look at this! Oh, look at this! No, there's one step. Oh, fuck. I think this is my top tier DUST2. Yeah, you still have the boxes that you can climb onto, but everything else. Oh, I love this. Come on, guys, let's play flat DUST2. One last time. One more time, flat DUST2. Hey, even short is like so removed that it mixes with CT. Look at this shit. Okay, the map isn't 100% flat without verticality, but basically, you can see that all the ramps and shit have been removed, and I think that's very funny in of itself. That's a quirky-ass gimmick. All in all, this event has been a lot of fun. I know that it started a little bit late. Fuck, pea shooter. I know we started a little bit late than usual. Like, we used to do these events starting at 6 p.m. or something like that. So this might not be up to everyone's time, but I couldn't do earlier. And neither could Chow, so... Itty what itty. We are gonna pull through. There will be more events, and hopefully in the future they will be at better times, I guess. Let me actually buy the MP5 for once. Oh, look at this. This is also flat. I really like this DUST2. It oversimplifies it, but it doesn't entirely break it. Oh my god, there's 3 of them already on site. DUST2 before surgery. Yeah, she lost her curves. She's flat as a plank. But interestingly enough, the guy that made this map kind of left all these here. Yeah. DUST2 and Doom. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of like that. DUST2 but Doom. Oh, I don't mind doing that on Saturdays. Yeah. 9 p.m. is quite a good time on a weekend. Well, unfortunately for a lot of people, it's not. Well, for us, it's fine because, I mean, it's Saturday towards Sunday, so most of everyone is out of school or not at work. But if they are in Europe, somewhere in Europe, it's gonna be fine. But for a lot of other regions, it becomes a little bit late. So that's why, if we're doing another event show, we should do it as early as possible. Like still, 6 p.m., maybe 7 p.m. max. We'll see how it goes. We don't have any plans for next week right now. Maybe there won't be an event next week. Like, we're taking it chill, because there's a lot of stuff going on. But with today's event, this does kind of mean that events are back, so expect more in the future, but more, I mean, as in... I looked at chat. I mean more CS 1.6 quirky gimmicks. Maybe next time we're gonna be doing a different map pack gimmick, or we could do a game mode of some kind. Could be that. Could be something else. We'll see. Either map or gimmick, but I think we're gonna stick to 1.6 for now. I was thinking we should do a Danger Zone 2. Like, the Danger Zone event was super fun. We should go back to CSGO and play Danger Zone again. That's gonna be awesome. I could also ring up Goldick, because he always complains and yaps about Danger Zone. I could call him and be like, yo, bro, I'm doing a Danger Zone event. Wanna come be my wingman? We could do something like that, where me and Goldick are a team, and we play against everyone else. Danger Zone is yes. Here in Chile is just 5. Well, yeah. For South America, I was about to say Southeast Asia. Fuck! When did he get there? Yeah, it's gonna be around this time, but it's a Saturday, so the earlier it is for you, the better. If it's afternoon and or evening, yes, but if you're in a part of the world where it's the middle of the night, like some parts of Asia, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like midnight in China or something, or 4 in the morning somewhere in Asia. That's not gonna cut it. But then again, people who are that far away may not be able to play on the server because it's too much ping. No, stop! Why did he shoot all my bullets? I hate it when this happens. TF Classic would be cool. Yeah, actually, we could do a TF Classic, piece of shit. Oh, I got him. I got him while blind. No, dude, stop it. Stop it with the flashes. Are you done? Fuck. Oh, hell yeah, it's more Danger Zone, yeah. If we do some Danger Zone, let's invite Diba. I would invite him, but I don't know if he's gonna want to come. I could send him a personal invite, but I think he might just say, yeah, man, that sounds really cool, but I'm busy with other stuff. Oh, fuck. I thought I was just... My god, I seriously thought I was just gonna rush tunnel, but then I very quickly, for a second, forgot that there's no verticality. I thought I could push tunnels, but... I love this DUST2. I'm so glad I found it. Are playing 1.6 team? Yeah, you can join. Doesn't matter which kind of CS you have. Of course I'm playing Steam CS. It's fucking $1. It's not expensive. Why don't Valve bring back Danger Zone for CS2? Because nobody's gonna play it. He's busy with Demon Productions. Well, yeah. For a soy tuber like him, because he's not just a YouTuber, he's also a streamer, a very active streamer. Ah! He's a very active like streamer and does a lot of business stuff, and he organizes his own events and stuff with like pros and, you know, his gimmicks and shit. So he's busy with a lot of his stuff. So and considering that, and just considering that what he has, I feel like he might not be, even if he's interested, he might not have the time because he has other stuff scheduled. He seems like a busy guy to me. So I could invite him, but I'm expecting a no. But Goldick, on the other hand, he's just loafing around, so he'll be down for it. Now, the reason Valve doesn't bring back Danger Zone, despite that a lot of people constantly love to yap, bring back Danger Zone, nobody will play it, bro. And the proof is in the pudding. Danger Zone was unpopular. Not that many people played it back then. Yeah, the queue times were not high. They didn't seem high because it's not looking for a 5v5 matchmaking server. It's just, here's 18 people in one server. It's free for all, almost, unless you're doing duos. But there used to be statistics you can find on what maps and what game modes are being played in CS2 on SteamDB. Like, that API stuff is offered by Valve. You could use it to see the statistics of CS and TF2 and like other Valve games that have official matchmaking servers. So you can see everything, what everyone is playing, and those I have archives of that, and they show that majority of people are playing diffuse maps, then hostage, then a few are playing arms race maps, and right at the bottom is demolition maps and Danger Zone, with only 2,000-3,000 people max. And all this effort to put into bringing back a game mode, I don't think it's gonna do numbers. So that's why I think they're not gonna. It's just business-wise, it's not a good decision, because why bring back something that wasn't popular only for it to flop again and not be played by anyone, or well, played only by a niche, and not really grow the game or anything. It's just not worth it business-wise to put in all the effort for something that's not going to be popular. They're better off working on something new that could be popular. I'm just saying hypothetically. I don't know what Valve is up to. They could be onto nothing, actually, as they usually are. But I'm just saying, from a business perspective, it's better to focus on new things and trying to prove something successful instead of like bringing back something that was already unsuccessful. And you could say, well, what if they fix it and it will be successful? How? What do they fix? How can you know that if it's quote unquote fixed that it will be popular again? That it will become popular this time. Because I think they did pretty much everything that they could to help this game mode become popular. Because after they released Danger Zone in 2018, they updated it a bunch. They made the gameplay faster. I think at some point they even increased the lobby sizes and all the bump mines and exo jump and all that and movement and buffs, but it wasn't enough. people still didn't play it. The majority of people trashed Danger Zone all the time. Everyone just hated it. I love Danger Zone. I supported Valve. I played it with a friend. It was fun. It was great. I love it just as much as you do, but majority of the player base didn't care. This Dust 2 is so cool. Now, as be a non-Steam player, you can still play it on most servers, but many people think non-Steam players are cheaters. So stay true. I have it on Steam just so, you know, because it was $1 and it's easy to access on my Steam, and I don't have to re-download it, and, you know, it's quick and clean, and it was just $1 fucking dollar, so I would start playing CS2 if they would bring it back, without CS2 just sits on my desktop because I don't like matchmaking or competitive. Well, here's what you can do. If you really want Danger Zone, there's a Discord of a small Danger Zone community. I think the Discord has like 2,000 people, and they have Danger Zone servers. They do events very often where they gather and play Danger Zone. You can go join that if you want consistent Danger Zone servers. And if you want the game mode back, like, cause it's not gonna come back, and this is the only way you can play it against other players. If it's not my event or some other SoyTubers event, wait, can I just go crazy for a second here?
Time to choose.
Oh my god, that was a headshot, but it didn't do shit. DUST2 Blizz. Okay. Did we ever see DUST2 2018? I think we did. But anyway. Even if not many people played, it's fucked up. Valve openly removed content from the game. Oh yeah, that sucks. Because at the very least, even if all that Danger Zone residue stuff isn't going to be used by Valve, it was useful for map makers. The community made a lot of use of that stuff. Parachutes and all. They were cool, but for some reason they just removed them from the files and just fucked up a bunch of community maps. That was a dumb move, legit though. We caught 2 cheater. Oh yeah, cause I'm pretty sure you can get your CS 1.6 like VAC banned, and you can't play on any server in CS 1.6. Like you don't just. I think so. I think even in 1.6 you can get VAC banned entirely from the game, not just individual servers. But I cannot confirm if that's exactly what happens. By the way, though, why didn't we play this earlier? What the fuck? This is cool. Easter egg? Oh, just an empty area. Okay. We caught 2 here today? Oh. I didn't even notice them. And it just goes to show how sharp Chow is. I really hope they will at least re-add all the Danger Zone exclusive shit back. They should add it all back, yeah. I am unfortunately not sure if they will, but I hope they do, because that was a very bad mistake to remove it. Like, okay, fine, you don't want to add Danger Zone, but at least the stuff that's in there, just leave it so the community can use it. Because now the community has to, like... It's not... The problem isn't that they have to redo all the missing shit, is that it's way harder to mod in a parachute than to just use the parachute that was already there from Danger Zone. The fuck, mapper, please fix this. you're VAC banned, you're banned from all Gold Source games. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, wait, you should be VAC banned from all Gold Source games, right? Because that's not how it works with CS Source. You can get VAC banned from CS Source, but that doesn't mean you're VAC banned from Gmod and Half-Life Deathmatch. Whoever plays that get spit on. I'll fucking sneeze in your dad's face. Give me bomb. This feels like Dust if it had Alzheimer's. Yeah, that's a bit of a bizarro Dust. You should play Dust 2. We already did. JXGS, what are you doing, man? Every time you say, oh, guys, you should do this, we've already done it. Like, blood missed everything. For Source VAC 2, I'm not sure if it does work like that. I'm pretty sure Gmod doesn't have VAC. Oh yeah, Gmod doesn't have VAC. My mistake. What Valve could do is split CSGO and CS2, remove all skins, agents, and other blood from CSGO, and locate servers to CS2, so CSGO is back to community servers like in the... But it is, though. Now, I don't know the specifics of it. I don't know what are the specifics of how exactly is CSGO online functionality disabled, because you cannot make a Steam networking server, but technically you can still host a CSGO server like we have before. We've done a bunch of events on CSGO, and you can even host CSGO servers on older versions. That is entirely possible. It's not out of the question. Oh fuck, oh fuck. You can do that. But it is a problem that you cannot use Steam networking to play with friends or with pre-mains, just private matches, private 5v5s or workshop maps. Because when I played with Goldic, the operation missions, we tried to do it just us with Steam networking, just create a lobby and launch the map like you typically would, but it doesn't let us. It doesn't work. Now, the other problem is that CSGO, because technically CSGO is still here. All you have to do is just enable the CSGO legacy branch from your CS2, and you just launch CSGO like that. Inventories are disabled, so you don't have skins, but you can kind of modify your Steam INF file to enable skins if you want. I've done that. And you can host servers, technically, and there are very niche communities playing on CSGO servers. But the other thing, but it's just the thing is, with the game being hidden behind a legacy branch, the average person isn't really gonna notice it or bother with it. And in the game itself, like, the server browser is not front and center. So yes, I do believe that CSGO should be separated, and it should just be left as, here's CSGO, in the form of, you know, how the old CS games are, with, the only way to play it with a server browser, just remove the matchmaking buttons, for example. Remove the matchmaking buttons and shit, and just leave the... Leave the server browser. So anyone who wants to go back, they can just more easily host servers, and it's more visible and more convenient. Because you can still do that if you really want to, but it's not as easy as 1.2 to set up and have, and so a lot of people are just not gonna bother, and they would rather simply not play CSGO, not bother with it, as opposed to trying to get it to work and find servers. Because you can go to Game Tracker and discover CSGO servers and play. it's still there, but it's so obscured, it's so inconvenient that most people don't bother with it. Does it have something like VScript? I don't know. I'm not one to ask. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's what I mean to just have CS:GO as a separate visible Steam ID. Like, hey, here's CS:GO, and they can still sell CS:GO, or have it free to play, or maybe just leave it as free to play. I don't know, or maybe just leave it as it comes free with CS2, but it's separate, and you can play CS:GO if you want on community servers, just like we're playing CS 1.6 and other in CS source. You think any community runs on that old 2013 CS:GO demo built in the betas tab? I think there is, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like there might be some Discord with a small community playing beta CS:GO. Maybe. But I'm not sure. Anyway, this DUST2 is fun. Even though despite its changes, it does kind of play mostly like regular DUST2. With a couple of quirks here and there. Hello. This one's aight. This DUST2 is aight. It's not the same as DUST2 Unlimited, but Vatra. It's an Easter egg. I wanna see it. I wanna see what's inside. I think CSGO still has inventory, but only items that were added. Yeah, of course you can't. I mean, you cannot view CS2 items in your in CSGO currently because all the new items, all the new skins and items and stuff are made on the Source 2 engine. So of course it's not gonna be backwards compatible. Obviously. Also, make CSGO have GUI like 1.6 CSS creates a no. They're not gonna do that. I would say just remove the play button, or just make a play button that opens the server browser. That's it, and enable Steam networking again, so people can play on workshop maps in private matches. Like, why the fuck does CS Source and CS 1.6 get to have Steam networking, but not CSGO? Like, come on, man, that's dumb. Ah! I'm dead. I feel like if the changes in this version are so kind of out of the way, no one uses them. Yeah. Wait, Captain Blaze Fire. I hope you're talking about this DUST2. I hope you're on the topic of DUST2 here, because yeah, I do kind of agree with that. It does look like the changes implemented are not that interesting for people to follow, and we just kind of end up playing just DUST2. I mean, yeah, there's this door that's open, but nothing really else that can really make it too different, or whatever. Like, this area behind is very useless. I have no reason to go there at all. Ouch. Oh! Like, see, I just go through here, and there's nothing different or interesting. So it's just us two. Help me. He's shooting me. Valve probably doesn't want a free CS game with no way to monetize it. CS2 is free, but it has skins. Okay, well then, put CSGO back for $12. There, monetize it. Make it purchasable. If it's not free, make it purchasable. But at the same time, I just don't think it's that much of a problem to re-enable the online functionality. At this point, like, I know people still complain about CS2, and yeah, it deserves it, don't get me wrong. But I don't think if Valve re-enables CSGO, people are gonna suddenly start flocking back to it. Because it's truly so not Valve to do this to their game. To do what other AAA companies do and just completely put offline their live service game. You know, the same thing Blizzard... You know, I don't really agree with what Blizzard did to Overwatch 2, where they just replaced Overwatch 1 with 2. They made all these drastic changes, and like, hey, look, it's a sequel, but it's also, like, kind of not a sequel. Look, it's very weird, but, you know, there could be people out there saying, well, I paid for Overwatch 1. I want to play Overwatch 1. I want to play the old Overwatch, but no, it's replaced. Yeah, it's also, like, sort of an upgrade and different and blah, 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 but I don't know, people can feel weird about it, and I guess Overwatch 1 and 2 are not, like, the greatest example, but... Imagine if RuneScape updated to, like, modern RuneScape, and just the legacy, the old RuneScape is just gone, instead of having, like, a separate legacy RuneScape called, you know, RuneScape, old school RuneScape, that a lot of people still play and enjoy, and it's still paid, and, you know, it's there, but that, you know, that's an MMO, and I guess they can have it. It's good that the company allows players to have that kind of preference, unlike, you know, how most companies do it. But yeah. I don't think it would be that much of a problem. Either put CSGO as a separate, you know, separately on the Steam store and sell it for like $5-10 or $12 like it used to be, 13, 14, whatever, even 15, inflation and whatnot. Or have it come with CS2. I don't think it should be a problem, because it's not like we the people that play 1.6 in Source are really taking away from CS2. Like, we're not. We're just kind of enjoying the old game. And somebody who wants to enjoy the old CSGO in the same way they did before, they should have that option. Uh-oh, wait. I know what these guys are doing, and I'm not gonna let them. I shall not allow such heresy to... What? I didn't see him. I'm dumb. But premium has to be paid. Yeah, I guess there's tons of ways to do it, but they don't. What is RZKRG? Have we played that? I feel like we have. I think at this point we've played most of our DUST2s. Valve are fucking lazy. In the recent interview, one of the artists at Valve admitted that they used AI for concept art for Deadlock.
8, 7,
I haven't heard of that, but
5, 4, 3.
I'm not sure if that's true or not. Are you sure the video you saw wasn't actually AI generated? I don't think creativity is dying at all. As an artist, I can tell you I'm not at all worried about AI and shit. I don't really give a crap. Because people who want to create will create. But will companies cut corners, you know, business-wise and stuff? Probably. Probably. But I just think not even that is really surprising, because companies that will cut corners and try to do things as cheap as possible would do that whether AI exists or not. By the way, this is a very interesting DUST2. Curious. A very interesting curiosity here that we have. Hello here. Statue! Oh! What do we have going on here? But yeah, I can tell you every artist and every person that wants to create will create. And there will be people that value what they create one way or another. If anything, human creativity is going to become more expensive and desired. So, yeah. Look, I think there's one thing people are not real... I think there's one thing people are really underestimating, and that's the fact that we are living in a world that's becoming more and more indie as time goes on. Indie artists, indie games. You know, basically an independent creator. Well, I'm beholden to the rules and regulations of the platform that I upload my videos on, but I'm basically my own boss. What the fuck? This is an annoying ass Easter egg. He could have just put it in a wall and people would have still found. Like, do you have to be that flashy with it? Anyway. See, you could be a YouTuber and be your own boss. It's your own business. And people are making animation, other kinds of videos, and it's all free. I think this is one thing people are really ignoring about the future, is that everything is self-made, DIY, indie, and open source a lot of the time. So much shit is open source when it comes to 3D, to develop, to, you know, to software development, to 3D programming, and all this kind of stuff. Like, so much is made by people and just put out there as tools. And there's so many hobbies and things that people, in so many ways, thanks to the internet, that people can just make stuff by themselves and make a living instead of relying on game publishers, on Hollywood, on corporate suits that have demands and stifle creativity. I think that's a really net positive for everybody. Because, see, you can watch all kinds of videos on YouTube for hours on end. Like, you literally don't need Netflix or TV or anything. You can just watch YouTube for hours, which is what I do. And then you can go play and then you can go buy an indie game that's like $5-10. That's an absolute blast to play. Like, you could go buy Shovel Knight or Hollow Knight for $5-10 and have a time of your life, or you could buy some other indie game that's a 500-hour RPG that also costs like $15-20. You could buy Risk of Rain and put 500 hours into that. You don't need any other game. And then you open Blender to do some 3D modeling, and everything that you need, all the tutorials to make what you want, are for free on the internet, and all of the geometry nodes and plugins that you would want are also open source and free. You don't need Windows too. You could just blast in Linux and do virtual machines if you really need Windows, and everything there is also open source. I think that's fantastic. And I truly believe that, despite that, this is an aspect of our future that people are ignoring for some reason. Like, yeah, there's all the bad corporate stuff, but there's so many ways you could ignore that. By following open source projects, open source software. You don't have to use Adobe products. You can use DaVinci Resolve to make videos. It's open source and free. You can use Krita or GIMP or whatever instead of Photoshop. You can use Blender for 3D modeling. You don't have to buy plastic shit from China. You can invest in a 3D printer and make it all yourself. Just download the models. Everything is there. And yeah. Anyway, by the way, this DUST2 is kind of funky. I like these changes. This one ain't bad. This one's interesting. I'm not a fan of these windows because you have these very oriental windows, and then you have this because it looks weird. Other than that, this is a fun DUST2. Hey, we even have people on here, finally. The people are coming back. Anyway, well, let me read chat because I got on a bit of a tangent. Guys, I've been wondering, by the way, if I should start a third channel, which I actually promise I'm gonna upload it to that one, where I'm just gonna do gameplay commentary, but I'm just gonna ramble about a specific topic for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and I'll just put video gameplay as background, and that's all it's gonna be, so you can listen to me ramble about certain things in video form. I don't know if anyone's gonna listen, but I fucking hate Linux. Look, I don't use Linux either. I'm a basic bitch. Like, I know Windows ass and all that. It steals your data and sells it to China, and then it sells it back to me personally behind the alleyway. But I am not enough of a hobbyist with software to bother installing Linux. I get the benefits and I know it's better, blah blah blah, but I can't be bothered that much. DaVinci ain't open source. Well, you get what I mean. Deadlock is Dota 2, but in 3D. Oh fuck, what did I do? I misclicked. Yeah, it is. Because fucking Gaben is obsessed with fucking MOBAs. Of all the things that guy, that shit-ass does and doesn't, he just had to be like, oh, I love MOBAs. Of all the base things Gaben is and has done, all of a sudden he's like, oh, I like MOBAs. I was about to say a very awful word that people use to call MOBAs, and it starts with ass. Now, there's this one term that people like to call MOBAs. Instead of MOBA, they call it ass, fat, and, you know, dot, at, you know, well, there's like, now they call it ass, fat. Yeah, you get what I mean. I hope you do. Because if you don't, the council will take action. You have to be lucky to make a living as an indie creator. For every success, there are thousands of failures. Well, there are. Yeah, that's the only shitty thing about being indie. Still, though, I don't think that going indie, or as a freelancer, I guess would be a more proper term, being like an indie or freelancer, it's still not like a 1% type thing. You can make an indie game and self-publish it on Steam, and if it's good enough, it could get a couple thousand downloads, a couple thousand purchases, which brings back, you know, revenue and profit from your investment. And you can run a studio like that. There are tons of studios that make games, that make indie games, and self-publish them. These games end up having only like 1,000, 2,000 reviews on Steam. I mean, yeah, they do have to pump out games more often to cover their cost, but they still can make a living out of this, because if a game has 1,000 reviews on Steam, that kind of does mean that the game probably sold like maybe 10, 20, 30,000 copies, something around that. It's like a 20 to... For every like 20 people, there's one review left on Steam. I think I saw that somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, only a very small percentage of the people who buy a game on Steam actually leave reviews. So that's par for the course. And that's why I think it's not entirely out of the question to assume that if a game has 1,000 reviews, that it probably sold like 20,000 copies, maybe. Or at least 10,000, which, if a game is like $20, and minus the Steam fee, and if you also sell it on the other platforms, because Steam doesn't bind you, you could go to Epic, you could go to GOG, you could go to, I don't know, fucking Redbubble.com or itch.io to sell your game. You could to bypass Steam's tags. You could increase revenue like that. Make the most of the market. And that way you'll have a lot more money coming in, and you can still cover your costs. So I don't think being a freelancer or indie is like a top 1% thing. It is difficult to make it, don't get me wrong. There are the top percent of indie creators of anything there are millionaires. Like the guy that made fucking Schedule 1 sold like 10 million copies. So for his like $20 game, and or like minus the Steam fee and whatnot, he gets like $15. Like that's still a couple of million, which is top percent kind of stuff. But still, if you could make a couple thousand, you'd be good. And there's a decent amount of people. But that's the thing about being your own boss and running your own company. Also, I'm glad that people are kind of starting to come back to the server now. I don't know why people are coming back. Maybe is it really because this DUST2 is that good, because I kind of do agree. This DUST2 is pretty cool. I don't know. The server was kind of dying, but now it's popping off again. We got like 20 people in here. Funniest thing is that the interview was in Russian. What? Why? Da Vinci, go to this shit. Well, yeah, it seems cool, but unfortunately, I'm a bit of a cuck, and I'm way too comfortable with Photoshop and Premiere, so I'm sticking to them. I don't want to like have to figure out how to migrate all my stuff and get used to another program. Like, I just want to draw and make videos, so I'm dealing with Photoshop and Premiere, but it's still fine. I'm not paying for them, by the way, just so you know. So it's not like my money is going to Adobe, because I really don't support Adobe in their decisions. At all, actually. They suck. Major dick and balls. But their software is... I'm familiar enough with it, and it's usable enough. For me personally, it's not that much of a pain in the ass as some people are making it out to be. And bundled with the fact that I am not losing money by using these Adobe services, I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna bother to switch to DaVinci Resolve or any of the other programs anytime soon. DUST2 Nightbeyond and DUST2 2006 are pretty good versions. Yeah, DUST2 2006 is my favorite DUST2 variation. My absolute favorite. But I didn't include it today because we've played it a bunch of times before, so I wanted to keep the fucking map pool fresh for today, so yeah, I don't have it. Fuck. Sell games on CDs? Bruh. You're in for a rude awakening if you want to do that. Also, I'm bugged. I'm bugged. I can't do anything. My buttons. Everything is frozen. Okay, it unfroze. I mostly play indies and old games, mostly because I have a laptop. Well, that's the great thing about indies. They can run on any shitbox. Well, most indies, not every indie. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Ugh. I crunched on a fucking pepper slice on my biryani. I fucking hate pepper. What is DUST2 Sun CSM? Have we played that? I don't know which ones we've played, which ones we haven't. Ah! Die! I'm a maniac. Guys, what do you think about a CS 1.6 event where we play random maps? I'm gonna blindly choose a bunch of maps from the internet, download them, shuffle them into a folder completely randomly without even me knowing what they are, and we just see what we get. It could be absolutely anything. Doesn't matter if it's defused, assassination, whatever, or for other custom game modes. Just a completely randomized map list. Nobody knows what it is. Like, yeah, maybe Chow will know because he's seen the map names and maybe he has to make sure all the maps are actually working, but none of us will know. Not even I will know, because I'll just blindly choose a bunch and then I'll just download a bunch of random ones and then just randomly put them in a zip and send them to Chow. Oh, I shat myself real quick. This one's really fun. I genuinely really enjoy the changes. Yeah, that Dust was fun. This one, however, we've already played, but hey, if people want to enjoy it, sure. I don't mind. I kind of wanted to see the DUST2 Zen one. I put in like a DUST2 that was called something like... Yeah, DUST2 Zen 3001, but I'll check it out by myself later. That's like the last Dust I'm curious about. Wait, what? Oh, no, 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 no. Holy shit! Well, the only fee you'll have to pay when printing CDs is, well, the price of CDs themselves. But how are you gonna find clients? Who's gonna buy your game on a CD? Everyone's gonna be afraid there's viruses in it. And you're gonna go to a school and be like, hey kids, you want games? I got CDs. Like it's 2005. I'd be down for a random map event. Yeah. But again, keep in mind, no specific game mode. It could be anything. It could be Steve's random experimental map from 20 years ago that doesn't even function properly in game. I mean, it functions enough for it to be playable, but it's an absolute mess because it's random. Wait, are they pushing? Oh, I'm a goated. Oh, fuck. Wanna hopping in a death run or hide and seek mod? We did death run before. We've played on a death run server, but hide and seek is like so skill based that we're gonna hop on and none of us are gonna know what to do or how. And then there's gonna be one or two people that know this game inside and out and are gonna obliterate everybody, and we're never gonna catch them. It's a similar reason why we've never done Jailbreak, because Jailbreak is just Simon Says, and I feel like people are just not gonna... If I'm the warden, or Simon, people are just not gonna listen to me and abuse, like, everything on the server, so... And we've done something more interesting than Simon Says. And fucking Simon Says. We did fucking Trouble in Terrorist Town, and that was way more fun than Jailbreak. Oh, that was an accident. That was genuinely an accident. I'm not even gonna hide it. A random maps event? Yeah. And guess what? I'm not even gonna go to Game Banana. I'm gonna go to fucking 17 Buddies. I'll just click all maps. I'll click randomly through the pages, through all of the fucking CS 1.6 maps uploaded there. Pick like 50 maps at random to download, and then put those files in, and then put all everything in one folder. And then out of those like 50 maps, choose like 20 or 30 to put in a zip and send it to Chow. And that's gonna be our map list, so not even I know what we're in for. So that's the fun of it. For security purposes, Chow might have to know, but for the rest of us, it's gonna be like that. And where the fuck did everyone go? We had like 20 people here at some point. They're still alive. They're still alive. They're gonna kill me. Defend me, please. Help me. There's 2 people alive. Don't do this. Okay. Where are they? Where are the last 2 guys? Okay, well, they're gone. I'm actually tired. My feet stink, and I might have to go, guys. I think this might be... I'm at my wit's end. Oh, see? I can't even play. Did I just realize it would be like those shovelware CDs where they just download a bunch of random maps and shit? Yeah. I'm sure there are people who would love to own a physical copy of the game. Which game? They could all do that them fucking selves. It's gonna be unofficial, but sure, burn it on a CD and call it official physical. Simon Says don't listen to Simon. That's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna invoke anarchy all the fucking time. Hello, Victory. I mean, we can manage TTT is so much fun with player base. Yeah, we played that 2 times, but That's about enough. We don't need no more. Simon says I didn't say that. Simon says shit your pants. Okay, there's no another event where we explore some old dead multiplayer mod. Which one? Oh, that should have been a headshot. Oh, that should have been an enemy. Aw. Alright. Ciao, mon frère. Passe-cruy. No, actually, it's s'il vous plaît. Can you change level to DUST2 Zen 3001 real quick? Oh, actually, wait. AMX map DE DUST2 Zen. No, it's like with an X. No, it's actually Z. Zen 3001. Yeah, I nailed it. Okay, fuck you. No more DUST2 lead. We already did that. Let's see a new Dust. I think that's why people are not playing. Yo, I got a free sub today. Well, congratulations. A bunch of special people, well, 2 special people in particular, really made it rain today. I hope all the 150 people that got memberships have fun with them. And I get $2 out of those 150 gifts. All right. New Dust 2 we haven't seen before. Let's see what this is about. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing this. It has like a city vibe to it. Zane's shop. So, any like honest to God differences, or is it really merely a remake of Dust 2? Did I make a mistake with this one? Yeah, actually, it does have a few differences. Okay. Oh, who are you? I'm sorry. See, guys, my my voice is so parched. I haven't taken a single sip of water, by the way, since I started this stream. Oh my god. Oh, that was... Oh my god, that was so oh my god, that was so refreshing. I can feel my voice going back to normal now. I don't know why I wasn't drinking water before, but it really helps now that I have. Makes me feel normal. I'm pulling your leg. I'm yanking your chain. I'm twisting your nutsack. Huh? Who? I feel like this Dust 2 was made very recently because some of these map quirks are very reminiscent of the modern Dust 2 that we have in CS2. Speaking of CS2, with my new internet provider and connection, I don't have lags anymore. So, to the 5 people that enjoy watching CS2 when I stream it, I'm finally not gonna have any more lag. But maybe to some of you it might make it less interesting, because now it's not as funny when Desolance lags and gets killed, but let's not be abusive. What is like an old dead multiplayer mod that we can explore? Like, it can't be like... It has to be in CS 1.6, because if we do it in Gold Source, I don't think a lot of people are gonna join, unfortunately. Because we did one for Buzzy Bots and not a whole lot of people came. It was still fun because I really wanted to see Buzzy Bots in multiplayer. I found it very interesting, but I don't know if there's any mod. Like, if we hook up the specialists Are enough people gonna bother installing it and playing with us? I don't know. Guys, I'm not popular enough. Somebody should bot me. How much is it? I'm at 22,000 subs, so I need somebody to bot me 78,000 subs, okay? So I feel better about myself. You losers. You absolute losers. Get out of here. I need to call up Mr. Beast to promote my channel. Anyway, looks like a Freedom Fighters map. Yeah, it does. I think this is just mostly a remake, but it looks fucking awesome. I like the vibe of it. I think this one has the best vibe. Honestly, the most impressive thing about the Paris version of Dust 2 was the out-of-bounds texturing. Otherwise, the layout wasn't a whole lot interesting. But this one is very nice, despite the fact that a large part of it is just taken from modern Dust 2, like these two barrels here. Desert Crisis, the specialists. Yeah. There are some dead mods on Steam for free. Which ones? Oh yeah, a lot of dead mods on Steam. I was thinking of like Insurgency or something. Insurgency, yeah. Insurgency could work. Please give me Easter egg. Where Easter egg? Where is it? Is there any Map Maker Easter egg? I really love looking for these. But I don't think there's anything on this map, unfortunately. No. No! Or is it... What? Is it actually somewhere visible? No, it doesn't look like it. Too bad. I thought it was out here somewhere, man. Oh, wait, maybe this thing here? No. Ah! Nope. No map maker quirks. Oh, hey, they didn't, like, completely close off mid. It's actually the opposite of claustrophobic. Oh, I'm sorry for your leg. Oh. Oh. Is there an NYC Dust 2 with the Twin Towers? Why are you so obsessed with the Twin Towers, bro? Leave them alone. Oh. Go vote, please. Yeah, no map maker logo. Pfft. I think I got like a whole list I could probably go through, but it would have to be something that would be like got like 20 or so people. But won't we have to like host our own server on these like free mods, or can I use like Steam networking and you guys can find my game? I don't know. Because that would make it way easier. We could do like a whole stream where we go through a bunch of dead mods on Steam. Now that would be interesting. Exploring dead gold source mods, dead multiplayer gold source mods on Steam, something like that. And we could all join in and revive them for like 5 minutes. And then kill it off again. Anyway, yeah, this version is cool. This Dust 2 is cool. I'm glad we actually got to see this Dust 2. But that reminds me, AMX map. What is Dust 2 Evolution? Oh, map name invalid. That's not the one. That's not. But What? But that's not the name? What do you mean that's not the name? AMX map. DUST2 evolution. Okay, I don't... I guess there's a... Oh, Evoliton. Oh, there's a spelling mistake in the file. What is this? Oh, we've already done this. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought this was oh, I fucked up my fucking skybox now. Alright. We've been here. AMX, I'm sorry for changing again, but AMX map, DUST9, DUST2, the DEPL, DUST9. Have we seen this one? I'm just making sure if we've seen all the dusts at this point. I don't think Steam networking was added until recently. So we have to host servers all the time? That's dumb. What's this? Oh, we haven't played this one. Okay, let's check out this one real quick. Ooh. Big ass banner. Games done. Visualcinanet.co. What the hell is going on here? Huh? This bro's just doing long jumps. Fucking get out of here. This isn't KZ. Let me also do some KZ. Ah! No, that's a player. Well, this one looks very interesting. Cyberpoint.cz. Oh, it's a Czech map. Any Czech viewers from the Czech Republic watching? Do you feel represented? Oh, another tank! Ammo. Cool. No Easter egg, doesn't do anything. What's this long? Oh my lord! Oh, God have mercy! I don't have many dead cold source mods on my list, it's mainly source. Well, we could do source, yeah. Huh. Well, this is an interesting dust, but I'm not entirely convinced, to be honest. Some areas are a bit dark, other areas are a bit lacking in shape. The hell long is right here? Yeah, Yeah, I don't entirely vibe. I like its vibe. I like the vibe, but I don't fuck with the way the layout is made. Some things are like tall and small. I don't know how to put it. Most mods on Steam don't run on the anniversary version. Steam networking can work with mods, but you will have to update to the 25th. Well, I guess, yeah, if they're running on the that latest, like, source thing. But I don't know if most of them are. If they're dead and buried. Fuck! Alright, I'm almost certain this is the last dust we haven't seen, and... yeah. It has an interesting night vibe to it, and some of the changes are nice, like these arches and stuff, but overall, the size is something that's not impressive. I don't like the scale of things. I don't like how all this is, like, scaled, personally. It's alright, but, Wait, there's a balcony that goes there? Oh. Okay. Wait, these are only just windows? Oh my god! Right, well everyone, I think that's gonna be fucking it. Okay? Actually, wait. Actually, wait. AMX map, one last. Did we see this one? DUST2 Blizz. I don't think we ever saw this. Okay, it just downloaded it for me. Haven't seen it. What was this DUST2? Wait, maybe we did see it. But anyway, it's just another one of these that has, like, opened areas and stuff, and yeah. Ooh, look at this tunnel. Isn't it quirking? Right. Okay, well, let's give this, like, 2 minutes for everyone else to also check it out. And then we're gonna move away from all this stupid shit, but this is just B. There aren't any changes besides the wooden boxes replaced with actual, well, the metal boxes replaced with actual wooden boxes. Yeah. The main stuff that kind of matters isn't really changed. This is still shorn, this is still mid, is still mid. There's an extra box there, I guess. Cool. Let me just clutch this real quick. Yeah, this one doesn't have a whole lot to it. I did see some areas that are different and shit, but nothing too spectacular, I guess. And there's the banner. There's a player. This door's open, yeah, I guess. And advertisement map created by Tarus. Hashtag. This seems dumb. I saw this on the screenshots and I thought it was like interesting, but it made me believe that the map had more to offer than what we see, which is just 2 tunnels and a bunch of texture replacements. I'm sorry. Oh, that's also a tunnel thing. And a bunch of boxes here. Well, this is a bit disappointing, to be honest. Like, the other ones had more going on. I thought from the screenshots that this had much more going for it, not just this. So, well, that's it. That was the last DUST2. That was the last of the Dust. I hope you all enjoyed this very dusty evening we just had. Oh my god. Yeah, we did Evolution. I'm sorry. I'm having many decoys from on my list. I will figure it out when the time comes. For now, I may want to just keep it simple and continue on with the CS 1.6 map quirks. And then eventually we could do some more involved stuff. We'll see, with mods or different games. We could do TF Classic just for the heck of it. And yeah, that was fun. I had fun. It really brought me back to the old days where there would be servers, even with small communities, that would play a bunch of random quirky maps. Like, nothing on their map list is the usual stuff like Inferno, Aztec, DUST2, blah blah blah, but all types of like fan remakes and shit. I like playing new maps like this because even if the maps are dumb and broken, oh, if the map is edited enough, even if the map lacks balance, it really doesn't matter because none of us really know how to play the map. That's the aspect I love the most about playing new maps, is nobody knows what's going on. So we're all on an even playing field. It's not like you launch DUST2 and you're playing CS for the first time and you get wall banged from 1 kilometer, so you don't know what happened. I love it. It's one of my favorite things in multiplayer games. It's the same when a new multiplayer game comes out and nobody has figured out yet how to abuse and exploit it as much as possible to extract the highest win percentage. But everyone is just learning and going with the flow, doing their best to understand, and I think that in of itself is very magical. It's how I felt when I played Overwatch when it came out back in 2016. It's how I kind of felt when I first played TF2 when it became free to play in 2012, because even though TF2 was 5 years old at that point and it had an established fan base, the game was changing and evolving, so to a lot of people, especially free to plays, it felt different. It felt new, and we didn't really know what or how to do things, and there weren't that many items and weapons and hats and stuff. And these are my most favorite times ever in any multiplayer game's lifespan, when everything is new and everyone is on the same playing field. It's always the most fun when everyone just doesn't know anything. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, merci beaucoup to Chow as always for hosting servers and providing us with everything. I don't know why the stupid end chat doesn't appear sometimes, but then other times it appears. So I was about to fucking yell at it, but there it is. Oh my god. My throat is so dry. I've been yapping for 3 fucking hours. Holy fuck. I'm gonna go finish the little bit of chicken biryani that I have left. Oh, it's not chicken, it's vegetable biryani that I have left with Royce. And go make video shit. And as for you, the viewer, I hope you have a good night. Don't forget to check out baseq.fr as always if you like Quake and other games, and check out servers and play with your friends and fucking, I don't know, at least give Chow a merci beaucoup for everything that he does for us. And yeah, I'll see you whenever I come back. I'm thinking of doing maybe one CS2 stream so you can see my actual skills now that my internet is working normally. To everyone that got a membership today, congratulations. Enjoy it while it lasts. Make sure to leave comments and spam the emojis. My god-awful emoticons or emojis that I have put on my channel. They are very nice, and it's the most the YouTube thing allows me to have. Look at them. They're beautiful. And yeah, thank you Chino, thank you System for the membership giveaway. And yeah, I'll see you next time, maybe with some CS2 or maybe some other time or other event. I don't know. I'm fucking awful these days with my scheduling. I barely have time to fucking make videos, and I have to keep up a quota of sorts mentally. So yeah. Oh, fuck, your message got deleted by Nightbuck. There's too many emojis. Look at that loser. Anyway, bye!